Hey, what's up, y'all? Y'all know my slogan. I don't know it all, but I know what I've been through. Now, y'all know I had to talk about this whole saycheese interview with the psychic reader herself, Cosha. Now, shout out to Cosha because it definitely was a great interview. I enjoyed every last clip. You know, your boy Sean Cotton, he be releasing them like he Vlad, but I ain't gonna lie, that's a good technique for the people that's out there doing podcasts or doing any type of YouTube interviews. Instead of putting a whole interview out there, you put bits and clips out there so you can actually maximize your profit all off of one video. But that's a whole nother story. Anyway, Cosha, she's a certified psychic, right? She goes by the name of Magic Matt. That's MAGICKMAAT on Instagram. Now, I'll include her Instagram for y'all that may want to read it or to check her out yourself. She labels herself, like I said, a certified psychic reader. And she haven't only said, she haven't only spoken on King Von. She also has spoke on people such as MO3, Nipsey Hussle, Biggie Smalls, which is, that's kind of different because not a lot of people bring that one up. But Biggie Smalls and a few others. She also done a few of your favorite Instagram influencers, you know what I mean, as well. So for you guys out there who may discredit her or you don't believe because y'all not spiritually inclined, she's been vouched for by some people that I find credible. So I was even thinking about doing a booking, a reading myself. And not only that, she just has a style that I like. Alright, she's raw. She's not trying to be anybody but herself. She's not trying to be a friend. She's not here to tell you what you want to hear. She's here whether to tell you what you like, pretty much what it is. And it's just that. And I like readers like that because at the end of the day, they don't try to sit there and spoon feed you and just give you what you want to hear. The ones that do that speak in that little soft tone, like, it's just, I don't know. I feel like you trying to lure me in with all that sweet talk. I don't know. It kind of makes me skeptical, but I feel like you up to something. I feel like you want something. I feel like you just out here for the dollar. Those, whether it's a spiritual advisor, whether it's a psychic, those that's out there and they really on their stuff, they raw and uncut, and they tell you what it is. They just tell you how it's going to be, and no questions asked. Those are the ones I lean forward to because they got that no nonsense attitude. And that's just me. I don't know. Maybe y'all might take it different. Anyway, she did this interview with saycheese TV, right? He put her on his platform, and shouts out to him for that because that's the first time I actually heard of her. And that's just what someone with a large platform can do for you. Some people may have all the talents in the world, but just no exposure. So he bridged that gap for her, and now people are actually checking for her left and right. I'm seeing her, people putting clips of her on Instagram, Shade Room. She's all over. So shouts out to her and shouts out to Sean Cotton for actually doing that. Now, Sean Cotton, who is the CEO of saycheese, I like his interviews. I could tell he patterns himself after Zach TV from recipe Zach TV. But you could tell, he get a little from him, which isn't a problem because it's good to see that, he's patterning himself from that style. That was a good style that Zach TV had. He putting his own spin on it, and it's good because he's keeping his legacy alive as well at the same time. With the whole exaggeration with the wow, just the whole exaggeration little model thing that he got going on, man. It's like I said, it's cool to see. saycheese, he definitely a dope dude, man. I seen him come from nothing, not physically like me, but I watched his platform go from saycheese just being on Instagram, and now they on YouTube. He already got close to 1 million subscribers, so that's definitely dope. Now, as far as this King Von situation, right? Now, there's a lot of similarities between the people that say King Von came to them, whether you chose to believe them or not, right? If you're not spiritual, right, or understand the whole spiritual realm, you're not spiritually inclined, then pretty much this video isn't for you. Because I already know somebody gonna come in there, conspiracy theorists this. Nah, listen, this video ain't for you, man. If you just want to talk about the physical or be in the physical, then you ain't got to be here. But nonetheless, everyone that come into contact with King Von, they always say that he has a strong spirit. Alright, everyone that says he came to them, and every time he's brought up, it's like they gasp for air, and they like, he's this, he's that, he's so strong, he came to me, and they always explain him in like a very a distinctive manner. Like they always say he's strong, he's aggressive, he's serious about what he's talking about. Like that's how everybody describe him. So at the end of the day, I don't know, like I said, I can't sit here and say I've seen him myself or any of that spiritual stuff, but at the same time, when people come, whether it's Gala Hagen or it's Queen Domain or what's the other, I forgot the other lady's name, but or if it's Kosha, when they all say the same thing as Rashad Jamal as well, when they all say the same thing, at some point in time you got to be like, all right, it got to be some type of truth to this, because these people are not just going to come out of nowhere and all say the same thing. It's not like they gathered around and say, yo, listen, we're going to make a video saying this, saying that. Nah. All right. And getting into the video, Cosha explains how she was told by her psychic friends that someone will come to her in a black truck, but they didn't specify whether it was physically or spiritually. And she's saying that was a day before King Von actually crossed over, aka passed away, died. In the spiritual realm, they call it crossing over or transitioning. Now, she's saying he came to her nervous about not being in his vessel, which is the human body. And I'm assuming she's making it seem as if he was not so much as scared, but, it's new. Let's say you cross over. It's like, whoa, hold on, what's going on? But she's saying that everybody pointed him in her direction. So what else? She also described him as being aggressive, straightforward, and pretty much like how everybody describes him. And not only that, pretty much like how we all seen him in the physical ourselves. If you follow King Von, you know the type of dude he was, man. And from the reports and how he was in Chicago, everybody know he was like a no-nonsense dude. All right, and that's how we knew him. Everyone's describing him the same. So at what point are we going to sit here and say, all right, it must be some truth to this? And this is for the naysayers out there. Like I said, you got some people that believe, there's some people that spiritually tapped in, but there's some people that's not. I don't blame nobody. I don't judge nobody. It is what it is. Now, she also described that he said this to her: I can't trust no one from this past life. And one thing that's also a common fact from all these spiritual readers or the psychics, right? Out of all the spiritual advisors and all that, and they do readings on King Von, they always say that he talks about not trusting nobody, not trusting people who he thought he had trust in, people that he thought was there for him. So like I said, that's another commonality that all these advisors and psychics and spiritual readers have in common. So once again, somebody's not lying. And now we all know who that draws us back to. I'm not gonna say no names, but we all know who that draws back to, man. And we know what comes with that man. So, and they also always talk about him being set up. So, like I said, it's some type of truth to it. I don't care what nobody say. They also all talk about him giving them a message to give to his sister. But now, like I said, whether you think these people lying or not, they all have similar stories. The only gag about this one is that she didn't specify which sister that King Von wanted to give the message to, but she definitely included that it was not Kayla. And a lot of people think that, that him and Kayla had this weird relationship. They were so close. And at one point, I'm assuming they was. But I don't know if this story has any relevance to what Gala Hagen said herself, but she did say in one of her videos, and I got it on my page, that he believes that Kayla actually was a part of getting him snaked out as well. She took some money. She had a hand in that whole situation. Now, like I said, if y'all ain't caught up, man, from the Gala Hagen video from when this situation first started, you probably lost right now. But like I said, from this lady, Miss Kosha, she's telling us that he had a message for his sister, and it's not Kayla. So I'm assuming it's the other one. I forgot her name, but I'm assuming it's her. And at the end of the day, man, like I said, Gala Hagen even said it herself. And not to mention, we started seeing her get, a couple jewelry, the 21 Savage Range Rover, whatever the case may be, man. But like I said, Miss Kosha is saying that it in fact was not Kayla. What else? She also said that he gave details about what happened that night, but she just didn't want to disclose it because she felt that was personal. And she also said that he showed her where he was shot at, you know, where he was hit at in his lower stomach or something like that. So at the end of the day, I'm not going to make this video too long, man. At the end of the day, I just wanted to get it out there because I'm starting to see a commonality in all these spiritual advisors and all these psychics and everybody that does a reading on King Von. They always have some type of common knowledge from their reading with him. So at some point, you can't just sit here and be like, oh, it's fake, it's this, it's that. If you don't believe in it, that's on you. But at the end of the day, man, it's some type of truth to it. I'm going to dig deeper into this story. I just want to put a quick video out there because I know she just posted. They just posted this whole saycheese interview and she's new to me. So let me do my homework on her. Let me see what she's about. And then after that, I'll come with some more facts, man. We just talk and we debate about whatever it is. All right. If you like that video, let me know, man. Like, comment, share, and subscribe. Hit that bell so you're notified every time we drop new content. And remember, as long as y'all keep on watching, I'm going to keep on dropping. And I'm out.